Hi everyone, Frederick here. This is, I guess, episode 1, numero uno. And I have a very pressing topic to dissect, delve into, or rant about. Actually, it might be more of a rant. But I do have a personal one to unpack today. And it is called Alté. Big trigger word for me because I've been called Alté before by friends, loved ones, people who know me well enough, I guess, or have an idea who I am. I do want to unpack this because there's a way that word triggers something in me that I don't like, maybe because I feel boxed in by it, or the tone in which people use this tone when they say, "Oh, you're an Alté guy," and I'm like, "Oh God, why doesn't that sound like a compliment?" While we're doing that, I got a few packages. I'm gonna unbox those. Not an unboxing, is it? I guess YouTubers would call this an unboxing. It's not, but I do have these packages, and I do want to talk more about like fashion stuff too. So maybe this is me seeking validation. No, I hope not. But let's unpack what Alté is and let's discuss more. I'm actually going to define what alternative culture means. Alternative culture is a type of culture that exists outside or on the fringes of mainstream or popular culture, usually under the domain or of one or more subcultures. These subcultures may have little or nothing in common besides their relative obscurity. But cultural studies uses the common basis of obscurity to classify them as alternative cultures, or taken as a whole, the alternative culture. I think I kind of agree with that. In my world, me being called Alté always seemed like, okay, I know I was called Alté because of the music I listen to. Yeah, I listen to anything from hip hop to Afrobeats to rock and roll. I don't really mess with a lot of jazz. I listen to blues, folk, indie folk, all that good stuff. Dubstep back in the day, and lo-fi, so that's the music, and people who know me know these things, and that's why maybe they'll call me Alté. As far as dressing, I'll let people who see the way I dress define that. Don't think it's very alternative I don't think I dress edgy to even start, but I get lumped in there. A good friend of mine called me Premium Alté, and I think she meant it as a compliment, and I took it as one at the time, and I think she did mean well. She did mean that I dress nicely, dress differently. I think that's what she was trying to say. At least I hope that's what she was trying to say. It almost seems kind of like a backhanded compliment to be lumped in with people who dress edgy. I never say backhanded compliment like dressing edgy isn't cool. I like people who dress edgy, but that's just not me. So to be categorized with that, I don't see why. And I don't live an edgy lifestyle either. I'm not a skater. And I do know there's a skating scene going on that's bubbling in Nigeria, which is very cool to me. Like, I used to skate when I was a kid, and man, I wish I had the opportunity to be shredding. But those people, like the skater kids, are being called Alté as well. And again, I guess that goes back to what Wikipedia is saying about the mixing of genres. It seems like we're lacking the vernacular to define what people are doing. That isn't the norm of just hanging out and playing FIFA, going to the beach, listening to just Afro beats. People are doing different things, and it's really cool. People sound different. Visuals are getting better. Like, one of the custodians, I'll think, one of the quote unquote pioneers of Alté, and who's kind of made it seem like it's a cool thing to be. It's like a guy named Bodge on the microphone from a group called DRB. He, just embodies, I guess, what this Alté thing is, because he has a look. I think he has a strong grasp of his personal style, which is always good thing. His sound is different. When he's a musician, his sound is very different. It's a vibe, you know. So I guess when you mix all these things that don't sound like, you know, the average pop song, you know, like the Davido, and you then dress outside of that, like, you know, you don't care just to wear like the Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt with the name on it, the Amiri jeans and the McQueen Stan Smith looking contraption. I guess if you don't do all that, you're seen as alter and different. People think that might think you're trying too hard or trying. I guess it never really looks good when your outfit or your vibe looks like you're trying. But I don't think it's mostly trying. I do think people care, like I care. So people are giving the way they carry themselves, their look, what they feed their minds with music and what they read. They're giving it more thought. And why would you not appreciate that? I did write a couple things down, but now like I think I've just gone into full rant mode. There's just, you know, I asked, is there a stigma, and if so, why? I think there is. But most times, it just never feels like a compliment, you know? I'm gonna start unboxing these things if you don't mind. I'm gonna show you. So, copped these kicks.
Margielas.
I've always wanted the Tabi boots, but I realized because I'm 6'4" and not the skinniest person in the world, doesn't really fit into my style of dressing. So opted for these. These are simple bar for entry. I think easy to pull off loafer as well, and you can like step on them. People are doing that these days. I don't think I would. I think they're pretty cool though. Pretty simple to rock with like an outfit like this, I guess. Even, you know, if I just don't want to put a sneaker at the bottom, I could do something like this. Keep it kind of dressy. Pretty cool. I like. Obviously Japanese inspired. Tabi is one of their Margiela's like most infamous things. I guess the other ones I posted just sneakers. Got another pair of boots from an English brand called From the First. They pretty much like make replicas of 80 Small shoes, and I guess a couple belts too. They're like the autumn winter Dior Navigates back when 80 Small was back at Dior for Saint Laurent. These are sturdy. I like the patent leather vibe thing. Softly patent leather because it's not too shiny, but shiny enough for me. Saved you the time. Put them on the right foot. I'm not lacing them, and I probably wouldn't wear these pants with them, but these are fire. Fire. Nuts. Just cause, man, I got some flip flops. I got the Yeezy slides because I beat these to shit. I got these the day after I heard Dirty Sprite 2 by Future. You should be able to guess why. I literally went to the beauty store the next day. I was like, you guys have these flip flops? And these are, you know, slides aren't flip flops, but yeah, I got the slides instead because those are more practical, everyday stuff. Yeezy slide, got these in the 14. I got my Gucci ones that I'm throwing away now in the 14 as well, just because I like my slides to fit, a bit oversized. I got this in the bone colorway, and I'm happy about it. I was gonna get the typical yellowy looking one, but like the bone is like creamy enough, you know, color wise, so I fucks with it. These are like narrow AF though. This is a 14. Definitely, like if I got a 13, I would have been, yeah, these are chill. Anyway, I hope I was able to unpack the Alté thing. You can tell it bothers me a bit, but let's try not to define people and let Nigerian people do other things, you know? You're allowed to like other things. You can still be Nigerian and like stuff that no one you know likes or no one you've ever met has liked. There's more variety, and there should be more variety to what life is for an African, black person, or Nigerian. No one should be told, like I've been told several times, oh, you're not Nigerian. What does that mean? I'm as Nigerian as it gets, school-wise, upbringing, whatever, but I was just allowed to like different stuff at home, which I thank my parents for every day. Rant over. I do appreciate you guys for hopefully tuning in. Tell me, if you want more, more content like this. I really enjoy doing this. I need to find a method to my madness. I need to find a way to organize my thoughts so I just don't rant. But this was a rant video. I wanted it to be, and I thought I'd share a couple things I got with you guys as well. And I hope you like them. So here we are. 3 kicks. Cheers.